Did you know your everyday routine might be quietly stealing your strength, little by little? It's true. Most seniors don't even realize it's happening. But 5 common habits, things you might do every single day, could be slowly weakening your muscles and putting your independence at risk. This condition is called sarcopenia, and it's more common than you think. It's the gradual loss of muscle that happens as we age. But here's the scary part. It doesn't just make you weaker. It affects your balance, your ability to walk, lift things, and even get out of a chair. And the worst part, it creeps in silently. You may not feel it at first, but one day you realize you're not as steady on your feet. You avoid stairs. Getting up from the couch feels harder than before. But here's the good news. You can fight back. Today we're going to look at 5 daily habits that may be triggering muscle loss without you even knowing it. And more importantly, we'll talk about what you can do instead, starting today, to keep your muscles strong and your body capable. So if you're someone who wants to stay active, avoid falls, and enjoy life without depending on others, then don't go anywhere. This could be one of the most important videos you'll watch this year. Let's get into it. The 5 habits that are quietly stealing your strength and what you can do to stop them. Habit 1. Sitting too much. The silent muscle killer. Let's begin with one of the biggest yet quietest threats to your health: sitting too much. Now, I know what you might be thinking. What's wrong with a little rest? I'm retired. I've earned it. And you're absolutely right. Relaxing is important. You've worked hard your whole life, and you deserve moments of peace. But here's the thing: too much sitting is slowly stealing your strength without you even noticing it. Think about this. How many hours a day do you spend sitting, watching TV, reading the newspaper, scrolling on your phone, eating meals, maybe even napping in the chair? It all adds up. And when we sit for too long without moving, our muscles begin to shrink. Literally, you see, muscles are like engines. They only stay strong if you keep using them. When you sit still for long periods, your muscles don't get the signal to stay active. And when they don't get that signal, they start to break down. This is how sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss, sneaks in. Studies show that even just 30 minutes of uninterrupted sitting can slow your circulation, tighten your joints, and start weakening your muscles. And let's be honest, most of us sit far longer than that. Now, this doesn't mean you need to run a marathon or go to the gym. Far from it. It's about doing simple things consistently. Stand up every 20-30 minutes, stretch your arms or roll your shoulders, walk around the house while talking on the phone, do light house chores. Even standing during commercials makes a difference. These tiny movements keep your muscles awake and your blood flowing, and over time they add up to a stronger, more balanced you. Here's a quick challenge. Take a guess. How many hours a day do you think you sit? Write it in the comments below. You might be surprised by your own number, and you're not alone. Sharing helps others realize they're not alone either. Now, if this message hit home for you, if you found yourself nodding or realizing, I do sit a lot more than I thought, then this is your moment to make a change. If you like this tip, just comment 1 below. It's a small action, but it helps more people like you discover this video. And if you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Why? Because I make videos like this for you, to help you stay healthy, strong, and independent, not just today but for years to come. You're not alone in this. We're a community of people who care about aging well and living fully. So go ahead, click that red subscribe button. It's free, and it's one simple step toward a stronger, healthier you. See you in the next part, and remember, every small move matters. Habit 2. Skipping protein. Starving your muscles without knowing it. Let's talk about something that happens on most plates, and it might surprise you: skipping protein. It's one of the most common habits among older adults, and one of the most damaging when it comes to muscle health. Think about your last few meals. Was breakfast just toast and tea? Maybe lunch was a bowl of soup and a few crackers? It sounds simple and healthy, and sure, it's light and easy to digest. But here's the problem. Your muscles are starving. As we get older, our bodies change. One of those changes is that we don't build or keep muscle as easily as we did when we were younger. That means we actually need more protein, not less, to maintain muscle strength. Most people think protein is just for athletes or bodybuilders, but in truth, protein is essential for every single person, especially seniors. Without protein, your muscles can't repair themselves. And when your muscles don't repair, they shrink, they weaken. And that leads to slower movement, poor balance, and higher risk of falls. So how much do you need? Experts recommend around 25 to 30 grams of protein at every meal for older adults. That might sound like a lot, but it's really not. Here's what that looks like. 1 medium chicken breast, 2 to 3 eggs, a cup of Greek yogurt, a small piece of fish or lean meat, a scoop of protein powder in a smoothie, even beans, lentils, and cottage cheese count. Try to make sure every meal includes a solid source of protein. And don't forget snacks. A handful of nuts, a slice of cheese, or a boiled egg can make a huge difference. Also, try to spread your protein throughout the day instead of just loading up at dinner. Your body absorbs it better that way, and it gives your muscles what they need when they need it. Think of it this way: no protein, no repair, no muscle, and no muscle means no strength. You might not feel the effects right away, but over time, skipping protein slowly leads to weaker legs, more difficulty climbing stairs, and even trouble getting up from a chair. The good news: it's never too late to change. Even if you start today, just by adding a little more protein to your meals, you're already helping your body rebuild, recover, and stay strong. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Just take a moment before every meal and ask, where's the protein? If it's not on your plate, make a small change. Add a boiled egg, a spoonful of peanut butter, a slice of chicken. Small steps build big strength. Your muscles are counting on you. Feed them right, and they'll carry you far. Habit 3. Avoiding strength exercises, missing your body's best ally. Let's talk about movement again, but this time not just walking, because while walking is wonderful for your heart, your lungs, and even your mood, it's not enough to protect your muscles from shrinking as you age. One of the most common mistakes older adults make is avoiding strength exercises. Now it's completely understandable. When we hear the word strength training, we often imagine heavy weights, big gym machines, or tough workouts that might lead to injury. But the truth is, strength training doesn't have to be hard, risky, or done in a gym. In fact, it can be simple, gentle, and done right in your living room. Here's why it matters. As we age, we naturally lose muscle. It's a condition called sarcopenia, and it happens to everyone. But the loss speeds up if we're not challenging our muscles regularly. And when muscles weaken, it doesn't just affect how much you can lift, it affects your balance, your ability to get out of a chair, to climb stairs, to carry groceries, to stay steady on your feet and avoid falls. Strength exercises are the #1 way to fight this. Not running, not walking, not yoga. Muscles need resistance to stay strong, something that pushes against them, even just a little. But here's the good news. You don't need a gym membership, you don't need heavy weights, and you don't need to work out for hours. Here are some easy strength exercises you can try at home. Sit to stand, sit in a chair, then stand up and sit back down without using your hands. Start with 5, work up to 10. Wall push-ups, stand a few feet away from a wall, place your hands on it and push in and out. Resistance band pulls. These stretchy bands are gentle on joints, but great for building strength. Light dumbbells or soup cans. Use them for simple arm curls or shoulder lifts. Leg lifts while sitting, while seated. Straighten one leg at a time and hold for a few seconds. All of these are low impact and safe for most older adults. But if you have any health conditions, check with your doctor before starting something new. And remember, the goal is not to become a bodybuilder. The goal is to keep your muscles awake and strong so you can stay independent, steady, and confident in your movement. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a real difference. Even doing a little bit, a few times a week, helps you stay ahead of muscle loss. So don't shy away from strength. It's not about lifting heavy, it's about lifting yourself up for years to come. Habit 4. Poor sleep routine. The silent thief of strength. You might think sleep is just for rest, but when it comes to keeping your muscles strong, sleep is actually one of your body's most powerful tools. Yes, really. When you sleep, your body goes into repair mode. It's like a nightly maintenance check. This is when your muscles recover, heal, and grow. So if you're not sleeping well, your body never gets the full chance to restore what it lost during the day. For older adults, poor sleep is incredibly common. You may notice you're waking up more often at night, having trouble falling asleep or rising too early. This is all part of the aging process, but that doesn't mean it's something you should ignore. In fact, poor sleep might be quietly weakening your body over time. Let's break it down. When you don't get enough deep, restful sleep, the body produces less of the hormones responsible for building and repairing muscle. That means if you're tossing and loves routine, avoid screens at night. The light from TVs, phones, and tablets can confuse your brain and make it harder to fall asleep. Cut off caffeine by early afternoon. Drinking coffee, tea, or soda after 2 p.m. can keep you awake at night. Create a calming bedtime ritual. Try reading a book, listening to soft music, or doing gentle stretches before bed. Keep your bedroom cool and dark. A quiet, comfortable space can help your body wind down naturally. Limit long naps during the day. If you nap, keep it short, 20 to 30 minutes. Long naps can mess up nighttime sleep. Remember, sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity, especially as you age. Your body is working hard every day just to keep everything functioning smoothly, and it needs that quiet time each night to rebuild, recharge, and protect your muscles. So take your sleep seriously. Prioritize it the way you do your meals or medications, because a strong body tomorrow starts with a good night's rest tonight. Habit 5. Underestimating stress, the quiet muscle breaker. Let's talk about something many people don't often connect to muscle loss: stress. It might surprise you, but stress doesn't just affect your mind or your mood, it also affects your muscles. When you're under chronic stress, meaning stress that goes on for days, weeks, or even months, your body produces a hormone called cortisol. Now, cortisol isn't all bad. In small amounts, it helps your body handle pressure and respond to danger. But when it stays high for too long, it starts to do damage. One of the things cortisol does is break down muscle tissue. Yes, it actually tells your body to take apart your muscles to use for energy. Over time, that can make you feel weaker, more tired, and less steady on your feet. Many older adults carry stress quietly. You might not even realize it's there because it becomes a part of daily life. Maybe it's worrying about money, or missing someone you've lost, or feeling lonely even when people are around. This kind of emotional stress can feel invisible, but your body still feels it. And here's the thing, your muscles feel it too. The good news, you don't need big changes to lower your stress. Even small actions can make a big difference. Here are a few simple ways to gently lower stress and protect your muscles. Take deep breaths, really deep ones, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just 5 slow breaths can calm your whole system. Talk to someone. Whether it's a family member, a friend, or a neighbor, speaking your worries out loud can lift a huge weight off your shoulders. Spend time in nature. A short walk in a park or just sitting outside in fresh air helps clear the mind and reduce stress. Listen to music. Soft, calming music can lower blood pressure and ease tension in your body. Do gentle movement. Even a 10-minute walk can lower cortisol levels. Stretching or light dancing in your living room also works. Write things down. Putting your worries on paper gets them out of your head. It helps you see what's really bothering you. Laugh. Watch a funny movie. Talk with someone who makes you smile. Laughter is healing for both body and mind. Stress doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it's quiet. It shows up as tired muscles, poor sleep, low energy, or a feeling that you're just not yourself. But you can take back control, one small step at a time. Taking care of your stress is just as important as eating right or staying active. Because the truth is, your muscles don't only rely on movement and food, they also need peace, calm, and a little kindness from you every single day. Conclusion. Let's recap the 5 everyday habits silently causing muscle loss. Sitting too long, skipping protein, avoiding strength exercises, poor sleep habits, ignoring stress. Which one are you guilty of the most? Be honest and comment below. It helps others feel less alone too. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Hit subscribe for more simple, powerful health tips made just for you. And don't keep this to yourself. Share it with a friend who wants to stay strong and independent for years to come. Remember, sarcopenia doesn't happen overnight, but neither does strength. So start today. Even small changes can save your muscles tomorrow. Want the next video to focus on exactly how to reverse sarcopenia at home? Let me know in the comments, and we'll make it happen. Stay strong, stay active, and I'll see you in the next one.